I'm Billie Eilish, and this is the playlist of my life. Let's build this.
Billie Eilish, the pop culture icon who sold several 100 million records while she was just a teen, is one of the most famous musicians from this decade. Eilish was even the youngest person to make it to the Forbes Celebrity 100 list of highest paid celebrities in 2020. So how much does Eilish really make? What is the bad guy singer worth? Let's find out. Billie Eilish's fame began when she debuted her single Ocean Eyes on SoundCloud back in 2016. She received a lot of praise and promotion for the song, ideally paving her way to fame. Billie and her brother were both homeschooled, and their mother taught them the basic skills of songwriting. That is where she gets most of her inspiration. Eilish finally decided to do something with her talent and joined the Los Angeles Children's Choir at the age of 8. To her, this was one of her best decisions. The choir helped her learn the ins and outs of music performance, as well as the proper way to sing without ruining one's voice. Eilish was just 17 when her debut album topped the chart in 2019, making her the youngest non-male artist to reach #1 since 2009. At 18 years old, Eilish released 3 platinum-selling singles, had over 1 billion plays, and held the 2019 best-performing studio album called When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Eilish became the first female artist with 14 songs on Billboard's Hot 100 at the same time. She was the youngest artist ever to be nominated for all 4 major Grammys in the same year. It's been a great few years for her as she won 4 Grammy Awards for Best Album, Best Record, Best Song, and Best New Artist after her first hit Bad Guy took over the world and earned the top spot on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Her debut album, When We Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go, sold 1.2 million copies and earned the 5th spot on the best-selling album list of 2019. Her album, Happier Than Ever, had the second highest vinyl sales week since at least 1991. The album sold 238,000 equivalent units, including 153,000 in traditional sales. According to RIAA, she has sold 41.5 million digital singles and 5 million albums. Her music has earned her several accolades, including 2 Brits and 7 Grammy Awards. Billie Eilish set out on a When We Fall Asleep world tour in 2019. She performed at 37 venues, while the average ticket price for her concert was $57.48. Eilish made a whopping $18 million from her shows and had plans to tour in 2020 with the Where Do We Go World Tour. However, she canceled due to the pandemic, despite selling 500,000 tickets within the first hour. Exact figures are not known, but considering her album sales and insanely popular world tours, a massive portion of her net worth is attributed to her soaring music career. It seems there's nothing Billie Eilish can't do without it receiving millions of views. From her Instagram stories to TikToks, the 20-year-old breakout artist has taken the world by storm ever since her debut at 14 years old. Her talent lies not only in her angelic voice, but also as a visionary, video artist, and one of the few people of celebrity status that can unproblematically stand up for human rights and feminism. Her YouTube channel is incredibly successful due to these reasons. Eilish has uploaded a total of 49 videos, which have a combined total of about 12.4 billion views, which is incredibly impressive. Her channel has 46.9 million subscribers, and her most viewed video on YouTube is Lovely, which has over 1.6 billion views. The song is a beautiful collaboration between Billie Eilish and Khaled. The track plays like its title implies, a beautiful ballad. The average earnings per video of Billie Eilish are around $277,600 to $792,600. This is calculated based on multiple factors like the monthly views, country, subscribers, and user engagement. Based on these metrics, it is estimated that Billie Eilish may be earning between $128,500 to $367,100 a month just from her YouTube channel. It is important to note that these figures are estimated numbers based on Google Ads CPM. Eilish might be earning more from sponsored ads depending on specific deals. Apple TV documentary on Eilish. Billie Eilish's 2019 ended up on a pretty good note as she got a deal with Apple TV Plus for a documentary that came with a huge payday. The film was directed by R.J. Cutler and produced in collaboration with Eilish's label Interscope Records for a budget that one source pegs as being between $1 and $2 million. It followed the then 17-year-old singer-songwriter in the wake of the release of her debut album. Eilish was also named Apple Music's Artist of the Year in 2019. The project was on the platform Apple TV Plus instead of Apple Music, which has previously released documentary projects like Taylor Swift's The 1989 Tour and Ed Sheeran's Songwriter. When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go was the most played album on both Apple Music and Spotify in 2019 and earned 2 Grammy nominations. Eilish's massive paycheck for giving Apple TV the rights rights to this documentary was a massive $25 million. Eilish is adding yet another major collaboration to her impressive career. Billie Eilish is now the face of Gucci's latest eyewear campaign. The announcement came from the luxury brand's official page, where it stated, "Billie Eilish debuts as the face of the latest Gucci eyewear campaign, taking us on a dreamlike journey through the Hollywood Hills in a nod to film noir." This new collaboration is not the first time the crooner has partnered up with the luxury brand. Back in 2021, in celebration of her Happier Than Ever album, the young star partnered with Gucci on an exclusive vinyl package that included some cool, custom Eilish-style nail stickers. Although the exact figures of her brand endorsement deal with Gucci are not known, you can expect it to be a significant amount. Eilish is also known for her distinctive baggy t-shirts, trousers, and shoes. She capitalized on her trend-setting styles by releasing her merchandise in 2019 after releasing her tour dates. Her fast-selling apparels and accessories cost no less than $35 and go as high as $180. The artist had also ventured into the food sector earlier this year when she launched a vegan chocolate bar named after her album Happier Than Ever. The first batch was sold as a limited edition, costing $13 plus shipping, and it sold out within a day. Eilish's first fragrance was a vanilla-scented gourmand simply called Eilish, which was a huge success. It isn't clear exactly how much money Eilish has made so far from sales of her perfume, but according to industry sources, it was estimated to surpass $60 million in sales for its first year on the market. After debuting her first perfume, Eilish in 2021, the 20-year-old musician is preparing to release Eilish No. 2. People can purchase the new scent starting in mid-November 2022 from the Eilish's website for $72. You can expect Eilish to make a handsome sum from the sales of this perfume once it's launched, much like the first. Billie Eilish became a published author in May 2021 when she released a self-titled book. The book sold over 64,000 hardcover copies, costing $17.50. Billie Eilish's house in Los Angeles is 110 square meters in the Highland Park neighborhood. The family purchased this estate in 2001 for $240,000. However, the house's worth has now risen to almost $800,000 as a result of Eilish's legacy. The house has 2 bedrooms, a hall, a kitchen, and 1 toilet. Billie seems to have privately bought the excellent Glendale Horse Ranch from Leona Lewis back in 2019. At first, the buyer was unknown, but after looking into it thoroughly, people discovered that Glendale Horse Ranch was approximately 10 minutes away from Highland Park, Billie's original home. Billie was just 17 years old when she purchased the Glendale Ranch in 2019. The property had a sale price of $2.3 million. The land is a horse-friendly zone and it is a very private ranch. The place has all the usual amenities such as a swimming pool with a stylized sunken conversation pit, 3 bedrooms and bathrooms. Billie may not be that into property, but she sure does seem to have a taste for luxury cars. First up in her collection is the full-sized beast of an SUV, a Chevrolet Suburban, worth somewhere between $50,000 to $80,000. Next is the first car Eilish ever bought, a Mazda 5 worth $95,270. The McLaren 720S is the most premium car that Billie Eilish owns, and it costs an unbelievable $300,000. The last spot on our list is reserved for the Dodge Challenger SRT, Eilish's dream car, which is worth about $59,000. In total, her luxury car collection is worth more than $500,000. Billie Eilish's net worth was a staggering $53 million as of 2022. This is more than double the amount Billie's net worth was estimated in 2019. Certainly, Eilish's net worth will keep increasing as it has been, and the star doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. That's all we have for you today. Does Billie Eilish's great wealth shock you? Let us know below. If you'd like to dive into the shocking secrets behind Justin Bieber's wealth, check out this video here. Until next time, buddies.